Roshni. So before I start this off, I would just like to say that this is, this attempt was one of many attempts. I've been facing a lot of technical difficulties for some reasons, and it was very weird, okay? It was like paranormal in a sense or a way, but I believe it's because I've been getting big insights here, and I'm very excited to share this out with the world because I feel like this is exactly what Sushant would want to deliver to everyone, and Disha as well. I have done some EVP sessions. They are by the end of the video, and without further ado, I will be getting into the reading. You can skip to the reading itself from the description box. I have got some timestamps for you to save time, because I would like to say, something before I do start this reading off. So if you don't want to have a listen, you can just simply skip to the reading. But what I really want to say here now, I've seen every single comment that I've received. Thank you so much for all those of you who actually did show the support and the respect. I did see a few comments, and one of them were saying like, oh my god, you do disturb spirits, you this and that. And for those of you who know me, you pretty much know my protocol, which is I don't call spirits, okay? I don't call in spirits and disturb their peace or what else. Usually what happens, you guys, is that spirits come to me for guidance, okay? Spirits that have not crossed over, spirits that did not cross over, they usually come to me. So I started getting some insights, I started getting some dreams, and that's where mediumship comes into play, and that's where I decide, okay, let me sit down and do a mediumship reading. But I just don't wake up on a Sunday morning or whatever and be like, oh, okay, I feel bored, so let me call on a spirit. It's not that easy, Yeah, so only if things have been that easy or life have been that easy, things would have been different, but it's really not as easy as some people think. So yeah, so with that being said, I will be getting straight ahead to the reading. Now, I have collected some of your questions, some of the requests I've seen in the comment section asking me to do or to ask some certain questions in regards to this case. And one of the questions was if Sushant's parents or family or sisters have been involved. Now I want to say that first of all, his sister was not involved, that's for sure. I don't see his sister being involved. I'm seeing the Justice card. The Justice card is all about, it's a card that talks about justice, it talks about responsibility, it talks about fairness, okay? The Two of Pentacles was the card clarifying it, or the Two of Diamonds, which is about, juggling energy, something that is imbalanced. So I feel like his sister was actually trying to balance out things. She was very fair. She was not like, destructing things or anything like that, because the Justice is about keeping balance, and this is about something that is imbalanced. So to me, this is kind of saying that she was actually ensuring, she was actually trying to get justice for Sushant at one point. So no, she's not involved. Again, with the and then I asked about the family in general. Okay, so I asked for the sister, and I wanted to ask about the family in general. I got the Four of Swords, which is about peace, it's about reflection. It's a card of isolation as well, sometimes they say. But it's definitely not a card of involvement. Actually, this is one of the most peaceful cards ever. So none of his family have been involved. Actually, I feel like his family was surprised by the news, just like everyone else, and they were seeking justice. The Ace of Cups. So I think his family, like, I mean, of course, they did really love him. The Ace of Cups is here, which is about love.
You die, Sushant, or how did the media portray that the way you died? I am going to help you, yes. I will help you, Sushant. Abused. I know you have been abused. You were abused. That's how you died.
Okay, so again, I tried to ask if exactly, he was actually threatened by someone prior to his death, prior to the 14th of June. The main message I got here, which was the Five of Pentacles, the Sun card, which is about clarity, it's about, something being known. The Judgment is this awakening call, but this is to me the phone calls. Okay, so he did receive phone calls from these people, these culprits, okay, who were behind him and who were chasing Sushant. So the other thing I want to say is that they were telling him to leave something. Okay, so the message was a threat because I have the Five of Pentacles here. They were threatening him on his, they were threatening him to just take his life, something like that. There were like some killing threats, okay, that we're going to take your life, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, your fame, we're going to take everything from you, including your money, your fame, and everything else. And it was a little bit like these threats were definitely there because they were, like I said, this is being left out in the cold. So they were telling him that we're just going to, make you leave everything, okay? We will make you leave the money, pesa, everything. We're just going to let you leave everything behind if you don't do this and that. Now I ask, what exactly did they ask him to do? They were definitely just asking him to forget about something, because Sushant did know something. He did know a sensitive detail, again, that's connected to Disha's death. And they were asking him to just neglect it, okay? Because I feel like Sushant wanted to tell the media about something, okay, that's connected. But then they did not want him to say it out loud. They did not want him to expose them. So Sushant was actually, he did want to expose these people, but then he was asked by these phone calls or whatever the case is here, the text messages, the threats, he was asked to neglect, because as you can see, this is about neglecting. So they were asking him to distract himself away from this and to leave it, or else we're gonna do this and that to you, okay? And basically speaking, what they were really threatening him by, they actually, I feel like they did tell him that we're gonna do something to you. And I apologize, these cards are very old, so bear with me, but they were actually threatening him to make him a hostage of some sort, or again. And it's very interesting because we see the woman here, she has her eyes blindfolded, she's wearing a fold, okay, she's wearing an eye, this blindfold right here. So I think he was threatened at one point, and he was told that we're going to do whatever, we're going to choke you, or like we're going to kill you, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Again, the Three of Swords is again, it's confirming for me the death threats, okay, that was given to him, okay? So they were asking him, if you don't give up, okay, which is again the Five of Swords, is things up. So if you don't give up, if you don't just leave things as it is and just neglect the whole case in itself, we're going to be doing this and that to you, okay? And we're going to just make your life miserable, okay? Instead of it being like this, happy, we're going to make it sorrowful and bad, basically, if you don't give up, if you don't do this, if you don't just pick your things and just leave the case as it is and just don't interfere with us, okay? And I think again, I was asking about the killer, and I'm going to actually attach, it was very it was very intense. Okay, as I said, this reading, I have done it multiple times, and I had paranormal things every time I did do the video. I kept, the video would get deleted. Okay, I would get some errors. Okay, the phone would turn off by itself, and I think I got a main message here, okay, about the killer and who he is, okay, and it's a very creepy evidence. I have here, guys, a paper. This paper, I have actually, I did write it from like a week or 2 weeks ago. And as you can see, it was like doodling, and I did write all the names. I wrote the questions, as you can see that you guys have wrote me, and I did write the suspects. Okay, you see this? Okay, you see this? Now I'm going to prove to you. I did do an EVP session, and I was going name by name. So I did ask him, is it Siddharth? Is it Suraj? Is it Sandeep? Is it Rohan? Is it Salman Khan? And I got some shocking details, and I will be attaching the EVP session. We really do.
Sushant. Yes. I want to ask who that Virgo is. Who killed you? Who killed you, Sushant? Bahut shukriya. Bahut shukriya. I just want to know who killed you. That's the question. Thank you for being here. Who killed you? Guys, I don't know. I got emotional. I'm sorry. Because I kept getting Virgo in my readings, Sushant. He's a Virgo sun. And we just want to know who killed you and if you will get justice. This is all.
Session. And I just want to say that he was just asked to just neglect the case in itself, but he decided not to. I mean, I think Sushant was actually he was stubborn in the sense of that he wanted his justice, the justice for his friend, for Disha. He did want justice for Disha. And again, I'm feeling like, again, this is connected with Disha's death. And he just was very keen on making things happen. He just had a desire to serve the truth and the justice, and that's exactly what he wanted to do. So they told him to stop. They told him to give up, and he's like, no, I'm going to put it out there. I want people to know, because he wanted to heal Disha's death. He wanted to bring justice to Disha's death, and he wanted to have this press, maybe media press. Okay, you guys, I feel like, Sushant was enlightened. He had some valuable information with the Sun card. Like, he did know what was up. He knew what was up with Disha and who was with Disha by the time of her death. And he just knew some details that were threatening, okay? And they were asking him to leave these details out, okay, with the Five of Pentacles. They were asking him to just, leave it. And he was very stubborn, and he held on to the truth, and he's like, no, I'm gonna actually go ahead and I'm gonna say the truth, and whatever happens, happens, okay? He just didn't care. And he basically just did not care for whatever they had to say. And I feel like they tried to actually, give him some money to just, kind of be quiet, not say anything about it. But he refused. He's like, I want to get what I want to do. What I want to do is what I'm going to do. And no one is going to stop me. So I feel like that was the kind of attitude Sushant had to these threats. Again, like I said, they were asking him to give things up, to just give up, basically speaking. Now, I wanted to ask more about the killer and who he is. So another detail here I've got is, again, the Emperor here. So I feel like, again, this killer, this person who was involved in Sushant's case, I feel like he is a little bit, he's not too old, but he's not too young either. This is like authority. He has his place in society. He has his place in industry. This is Aries, but like I said, I feel like he is an earth sign. Whoever killed Sushant was an earth sign male. Again, I'm getting the Nine of Cups. So this is, again, this was the person behind this all, okay? Because Sushant wanted, again, this card is the same card as this one right here, which is the Nine of Cups, which is about, like I said, Sushant wanting to do whatever he wants to do. He basically just wanted to have, you know, to do what he wants to do, to give out this justice. And this person did not want that, okay? This emperor did not want that. And he had a lot of, he's very rich, by the way. I feel like he is rich, okay? He is a rich person. He's smart, okay? Again, I feel like he was a friend, okay? He was, you know, one of the people that Sushant actually knew, okay? And, you know, he did whatever he did with this. Now, the other thing I really also want to talk about and say is about how exactly will the justice be served. Now, guys, I feel like someone is going to expose them. I feel like these group of people, because I feel like, again, it's more than one people involved in this case. So whoever this person is, which is according to the EVP sessions that you guys have heard, I think we all know by now who that person is. And it's very clear, it's very straightforward. I feel like someone is going to expose this person, because I feel like the woman here, I see a Pisces. So then, like I said, there's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio lady here. She's a water sign, and I feel like she is going to be the one who will expose these culprits. And I feel like she's going to, you know, she's going to expose this Virgo guy, or this earth sign guy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. He's one of these, okay? He's either a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn. Virgo could also be in his natal chart, so it doesn't have to be his sun sign. It could be the moon or the rising sign. But I'm seeing here an earth sign person, and he's the killer of Sushant Singh Rajput. Again, I'm seeing here a water sign woman. She's going to have a change of mind, and she's going to say the truth. She will expose these people. The reason I say that she's going to expose these people is because I think, like I said, this is a man who's, you know, he's very rich. He has a lot of money, and he has a lot of positions. And I feel like she is going to expose this person, okay? She's going to expose this person with the mice card. She's going to basically run him over, and she will speak the truth to the people, to the police, and she's going to say who this person is, and she's going to expose them. And she's going to expose two people. I see two people being exposed. Again, I'm seeing this here with the fish card. She's going to be talking about how he paid people money and how he was an emotional manipulator. Basically, she's going to expose a man. The one who's behind this killing is a man. He is a gentleman. It's not a woman, it's a man. But I feel like a woman is the one who will expose this truth to the police, okay? And I kind of feel this could be very well, you know, someone, you know, this girl is, you know, someone who's very, very, very close to Sushant. So maybe they weren't in a relationship. But I want to just say that, like I said, she's going to change, have a change of mind, a change of heart, and she will expose this person, the one who is behind this case murder. Again, I'm seeing here, the other thing I'm seeing here is this, okay? So this is kind of confirming the EVP recordings. Like I said, I've said that this person who killed Sushant was a friend. He's an elderly, okay? Doesn't have to be, but it's like, I feel like he is not too old, or he doesn't look too old. He's like middle age, but then again, I feel like he is in a very high power, in a very high position. And again, he was his friend, okay? So again, I was asking about the killer more. He was his friend. He's acting that he's innocent, but he's not innocent. In fact, he's the snake, okay? And like I said, this is going to be, you know, this is going to be all over social media. This is going to be all over the news. The police will actually know this, okay? And it's going to be over social media, because this is about networking. It's about public news. And this is about the judge, okay? This is the judge. This is the police. You know, all that. This is the judge or the police. And like I said, this news is going to be out, okay? Everyone's going to know about it. It's going to come out, and everyone will know about this, okay? And it's going to come from this woman, this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio lady. So whoever this woman is, she's the one who's going to say all about it. So again, I'm kind of here, again, I'm feeling like she is going to speak her truth about this case. because again, I'm seeing that she has the key, okay? The key is in her hands, and she's the one who will speak and will reveal this truth with the moon and the sun card right here. So she's going to speak her truth and give answers. I think she will admit what happened. Someone is going to expose them. And I think this lady, this woman, she is not involved in the killing. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio woman, which I think she's very close to Sushant, like romantically close. And she's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio because we have the Queen of Cups, which is associated with water signs. But again, I feel like she's not involved in this case, but it was more of like she was forced to be involved in this case. And if you guys remember and watch back my videos I've posted on the channel, I've said that Sushant, on the day of his death, he wanted to see a woman. He wanted to see a lady. Okay, and I think it is the same lady, and she was forced to be, you know, to not say anything to the media, because like I said, media doesn't know that Sushant actually had plans for that day. He wanted to go out, he wanted to go see this woman, but it was not revealed to the media whatsoever, because I think this lady, okay, was forced not to speak by this man, okay, who is an earth sign man. So she was forced not to speak, but now she's going to expose them. So she was forced to be a part of this, but she's going to expose them, because I feel like it's hunting her some way, somehow. So she will be exposing this, and she will be revealing the answer of this. The other thing I have seen, guys, again, this is about the lady. This is about the water sign lady, like I said. I feel like she's definitely been holding back this truth, because the High Priestess is about secrets, okay? It's about mystery, okay? It's about holding something while you really know something, but you're just quiet. You're just quiet about it. You're not saying anything about it. And she's been very much reflecting on this. And you see this hand, I feel like she does really love Sushant, but I feel like, again, she's going to speak her truth. She's going to just, like, right now, she's keeping it quiet, but she's going to just blow out, say it all to the world. But I feel like the reason she's being very quiet is because she's scared. I feel like these people are very powerful, and she's just kind of scared. So she wants to make sure that she has the protection for her to speak, because the High Priestess is also some way, somehow about protection, so that she can speak her opinion without having any kind of fear. So like I said, she will expose this person. She will expose the snake, okay? She's definitely going to be exposing the snake. The other thing I want to say is, again, this is confirming what I've been saying. So she will be speaking her truth. Do you see this card, which is the judgment card? This is about awakening. She's going to make a judgment call, like they say, and she will speak her truth, because this is the Page of Swords. She will criticize these people. She will point fingers at these killers, and she will expose them all. The other thing I want to say as well, you guys, and you know, this was Sushant's case. He was killed in murder. He was just, it was very unfair. It was very unjust to him. He did not do anything to anyone. He just wanted to speak his truth, and he was the victim. He was the sacrifice of this. And again, I got this confirmed again on the EVP session. Now, I'm going to say this and put this out there. Some of you may believe me, some of you may not believe me, but this is truly what I see, and this is something that Sushant have left with me, and it's a message that he left with me. And as part, you know, as a part of me, or as a part of me being myself, this is my mission to actually deliver the message, and whether people decide to take it or not, it's up to them. But like I said, this is a message, and it must be delivered, okay? It must be delivered, and police can do whatever they want about it. They can drop the case, they can say that he's not the killer, but this is what I see, you know. And by the end of the day, I'm really seeing like SALMAN is the one involved. I'm just gonna say it. Okay, I'm just going to say it. And the reason I say this is because I got these cards, you guys. So this person is going to be exposed with a Tower card. Everything is going to come down crashing. And I feel like something will be exposed about money. Something about Sushant's money. Something about the money, okay, is going to be exposed. Again, I'm seeing here the Virgo card, or this is like the Hermit card. So this is an elderly person. And in the EVP sessions, we did get friend, we did get elderly in multiple occasions. I will be attaching it. So we also here, you know, I was kind of asking, what is it, or how will it be exposed? Like I said, I feel like this woman, this lady, this water sign lady is going to expose this truth. And I feel like she is, you know, she have been, you know, very close to Sushant at one point, and she's going to speak her truth with the Ace of Swords. So this is about clarity. This is about communication. And again, these are the two people that I think are deeply involved. One is an earth sign. The other one is a water sign. So we have earth and water. These are the two people that will be involved. Now, I think this person who's behind this, like this earth sign person who was involved, he's actually, you know, the only smart thing he did is that he involved many people in this case. And it was a little bit smart because if he knew that if he involved many people in the case, it would be very hard for the police to actually have a solid proof, okay, of conviction that yes, you're the criminal of this case, because he did involve many people. But I think even though justice is not going to be, you know, not everyone involved in the case will be exposed, but I feel like these two people will be exposed. I feel like one of them is going to be a water sign male, the other one is going to be an earth sign male, okay? An earth sign male. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Two men. I see two men, okay? And they will be crashing down, okay? Because they were selfish. They were just wanting, you know, to do whatever they want to do. And, you know, the truth is going to be revealed. Justice will be served to this case. And the other thing I want to say as well is this was Sushant's case, okay? But I think each one and every one of us who's watching this video could be another Sushant, okay? So what I'm trying to say here is that by us giving justice for Sushant, we are also giving justice for many other people. Because I feel like this should be, like this should be over, guys. If we be quiet about this, it's going to keep happening and happening and happening to many other people. Because I feel like this is just it was planned. It was a planned murder. More than once I got as well that Sushant was actually killed by a string. He was choked. And again, I got another EVP that actually is a proof to what I'm trying to say here. And the other thing I want to say is that it definitely came from a friend, okay? And there was definitely here an earth sign person, okay? Mostly earth sign, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And again, I got this confirmation about who that person is, okay? And this paper that I wrote it, like I said, 2 weeks before I actually, you know, I kept doing this mediumship reading and something always happened. You know, the technical issues happened, the phone used to turn off, and I kept doing it over and over again. Last night, I did the EVP session, and I had this paper for a long time, and I was asking who the killer is, and I got question above it. As you can see, I had a question. I wrote the names of the suspect, Siddharth, everyone else, okay? Me to Singh, right? The sister. I got also string in the EVP session before. But yesterday I did an EVP session and what I got was Salman Khan, and I already had this question mark from before. So I had this question mark written from before. And what I got, question above it. And as you can see, the only name that I had a question above it in this paper was for Salman Khan. So this is my input on this, and by the end of the day, I'm just, you know, I say what I see from the other side, and I feel like it is the truth. It is definitely the truth, but we shouldn't be just quiet about it, and I think everyone should share this. Everyone should let this be known. And another question I've received from you guys was if why exactly the police did not investigate Disha's death as they're supposed to. The reason why it was not investigated is because, first of all, the Four of Swords, they just wanted to be quiet. They wanted this to be in solitude. They wanted this to be just peace, and they just didn't want to bring a hassle on it. The Four of Swords. Again, what I got is the Knight of Wands, as well as the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So again, this is confirming what I said previously about Disha's death. Someone was stressed about the death. Someone was just feeling a lot of stress. And again, guys, the same thing happened. A part of the other question I had was, why was Disha's case not investigated? It's simply because they wanted things to be quiet. Because this is the Four of Swords. It's about peace, tranquility, but it's also about just having things just on the low, you know, low key, you know, having things just not talked about, having things being in peace. just keeping things at a, you know, they just did not want things to be talked about because, like I said, someone was having a lot of anxiety, someone was having a lot of stress with the Ten of Wands, someone was carrying a lot of burden. Again, like I said in one of my videos about Disha's case, is that someone was feeling stressed, someone was feeling stressed out and had a lot of anxiety. So like I said, that's why exactly they kept quiet with this card here with the Four of Swords. And so they did not want to actually investigate it with the Knight of Wands, which is about taking action, you know. So they decided to stay quiet because it was causing a lot of stress. This is the anxiety card, the Nine of Swords, about stress, anxiety, someone staying up at night thinking about the situation. And so they did not want to investigate this. And so they kept things quiet and left the case as it is. Now the thing is here that I did is I wanted to get some physical traits of this person who is behind this. And the really scary thing and creepy thing I found, it's, as you can see, first of all, this person is an achiever. He is an achiever. I get a water sign. This was a confirmation. I just pulled it out from here. And I also have got that he's from the same country. He definitely has brown eyes. He's an earth sign. He's an older man, which does confirm again what we got earlier. He's a sophisticated kind of guy, so he's not very casual. He's very sophisticated. He's very complicated even to work with. And I feel like, again, it's someone that he knows because someone from the past. I'm also here getting that he's quite very serious. I feel like the hazel eyes is for the water sign person. So whoever is the water sign, he has hazel eyes. But I feel like the earth sign person, because we got earth sign next to brown eyes. So this earth sign man has brown eyes. He's from the same country. There is a lot of doubts around him. And he is tall, okay? He's thin and he's in, okay, so he's not like, he doesn't have a lot of weight on. He has divine brows and he's dominant. Again, dominant, and when we said the older man, so dominant and older man. So he is very rich. He's also very dominant. Again, rich is here. Do you see this? And he's easily distracted. He has a tan skin, I feel like. He is from Asia. Because I did have, by the way, in these cards, I had Europe, I had America. You can see this. That's from where I pulled these. I also got Ripple, and he has a very high work demand kind of job. I also have got bearded, so he does have a beard. He's very talkative, okay? So he likes to talk about things, but I feel like at the moment he's being silent, which is why we always kept getting the Hermit. And again, he's an earth sign, so he's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I think the water sign male may, you know, he may look smart. He may wear some glasses, or he's just generally very smart. You know, it could be water sign, or just it could be that he has water along his chart. I feel like for the water sign, there is one of them has a beard. The other one, I feel like he's looking very smart. He also does have hazel eyes, one of fine brows as well. Whoever the killer is was trustworthy. It was someone that Sushant actually did trust. He is working. He has a very high work, high job, okay? He's very talkative. He's an older man, and he's someone that he knew, okay? Someone that he knows. And, you know, I feel like he is acting very relaxed. Again, he's being very quiet, and he's acting smart, and he's dominant in the industry. Again, I feel like the woman, because we also got the woman, I feel like the younger woman, I think this is the one who is associated with Sushant. The water sign woman we talked about is here, and I think she's quite short. Maybe she's 5'2". I feel like she is her soulmate, and again, she's innocent. So she is innocent, okay? So by the end of this, I really hope this helps you guys, and I really hope this brings the justice that Sushant has been looking for, and it only can be served if we all just unite. So therefore, guys, by the very end of this, I really hope that justice finds its way to Sushant's case and Disha Salian's case, because by the end of the day, we all are a part of this. We are all a part of Sushant, and if he died with injustice, just think about how many other people could also fall into the same trap. So I think it's our mission. It's my mission. It's your mission to just actually deliver this justice, or this truth, okay? And I'm just, as I was doing the reading, I was totally devastated. I was full of sadness, And I pray from the bottom of my heart by the end of this reading that the light finds its way and justice be served, and these culprits get punished for exactly what they have done for Sushant, because Sushant did not suicide. Sushant did not suicide, and we all know this. But this word have to spread justice, a word for Sushant Singh Rajput. And by the end of this, we shall always remember you smiling, Sushant. Rest in peace. Om Shanti.